Hello everyone and welcome to the Hotel Whiskey Airsoft channel. My name is Eryn and today we're going to be reviewing these patrol boots from Kombat UK. A patrol boot aimed at cadets and other outdoor enthusiasts such as airsofters. Unlike a lot of the reviews out there, I've decided to wait a few months so we can get a proper look at the quality and durability of the boot. Now, I purchased these boots back in November. I got them on Amazon for just under £40. Since receiving the boots, I've played 20 games of Airsoft, and if you watch the channel, you know just how muddy and wet those games can be. I've also thrown them on to go to the shop and I've walked the dog in them a couple times. There she is! Yay! Are you in the video now? Are you in the video? Yay. They're made of black action leather and 1150 denier cordura with a cow suede collar. The interior of the boot has a 3M thin tillet lining and the sole is made of oil resistant rubber with a steel shank. I've had these boots since November, which is just over 4 months, and the sole under the balls on my feet are completely worn through. I don't know if you can see on camera, but they're super easy to press through. If you look closely, you can see that the tread has worn right under where the ball of my foot would be. They're actually worn to the point where I've bought a new pair of boots as I could feel absolutely everything I was standing on. Given that the majority of the time I was wearing them on grass or mud, I am quite disappointed that they wore so quick. On a more positive note, they held up really well in wet conditions. They've been submerged above the ankle in mud and water with minimal leaks. I will say if the weather is particularly wet or bad, I will wear sealskins, but most of the time I wear merino wool socks, and after a full day of airsoft, they are like 99% dry. I say 99% dry because these boots are incredibly warm thanks to the 3M thin tillet lining. When it snowed here a few months ago, I wore them and my feet stayed warm and dry when snow was absolutely covered all over them, which leads me on to my next point about the boots. Due to the fabric on them, you can actually see that mud, snow and everything just gets absolutely caked on. Now, I've given these like a general brush with my hands and the majority of it's come off, but you can see that the mud is really in there between the grains of the fabric on the boot. Now, when I ordered these, I actually ordered the all leather ones, which is why I paid just under £40 for them, but I was sent the fabric and leather ones. It's a minor inconvenience, but I do enjoy being able to just wipe the mud off on the leather sections. Finally, these boots are incredibly light. The first time I played Airsoft, I actually wore steel toe Doc Martens, and with the mud on them, they were unbelievably heavy, so switching from those to these it's life-changing. Even compared to my new Itori boots, these are way lighter. So the big question is, would I recommend these boots as an airsofter? And the answer is probably not. You're honestly best off going on eBay and finding a pair of military surplus boots. That's what I've done with my new ones. I got a pair of Itori patrol boots. The difference between these and the Itoris is night and day in terms of quality. Yes, they are a bit heavier, but they're not going to wear through in 3 months of playing on grass and mud. But for whatever reason, these are your only option. They are more than adequate. They're just a short-term solution as opposed to a long-term solution. Let me know what you think about these boots. Leave recommendations for a better pair of boots for someone just starting out airsoft or cadets. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.